The man arrested in connection with a biolab discovery in Las Vegas has had federal charges dropped. Earlier this month, the U.S. Attorney's Office for Nevada filed a motion to dismiss the criminal complaint filed against Ori Salomon. He was taken to federal custody back in February after investigators conducted a raid on his Valley home. Officers found a refrigerator containing vials filled with unknown liquids. He was charged with disposing and discharging hazardous waste. Federal prosecutors had charged him with illegal possession of a firearm. An FBI complaint states his immigration status barred him from owning or possessing a gun. State-level charges against him remain ongoing in Las Vegas.